guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and today is going to be part 2 of my videos about perfumes as zodiac signs or zodiac signs as perfumes. So I posted video number 1, which I'm going to link down below, which was about water signs and fire signs, and today I decided to film part 2, which is going to be earth signs and air signs. So let's go ahead and start with the earth signs, and the first zodiac sign I'm going to talk about and perfume is going to be Capricorn. So the Capricorn woman is one that is very persistent, charismatic. You know, she has this certain charisma about her that makes people want to always be surrounded by her. She's very down to earth, hence, you know, the earth sign. I think that earth signs are very known to be, you know, down to earth people. They're very logical, analytical, but also they have, like, earth signs have different categories of being down to earth. Some are more down to earth than others, some are more organized, and some are more logical, I would say, or stubborn. Yeah, stubborn, that's the word. So as for Capricorn, the girls, like Capricorn girls, are very moody, you know? Some people might call them average, but I honestly think that they're just misunderstood, that they have really high standards and that they want you to meet them. Because they're so organized and analytical, they know exactly what they want, and once someone doesn't kind of grasp that energy about them, they kind of let them go, and they're going to be really cold-hearted about it. But at the same time, I think that they're very honest people. Like, if you're going to ask a Capricorn what they think about a certain subject, or about, like, if they like your outfit, they're going to be really honest about it. Because they're so analytical and because they're so perfectionist, this makes, like, a person that is very organized in what they want with very high standards. So the perfume that I chose for the Capricorn woman is L'Interdit by Givenchy. I chose this to kind of highlight the fact that they're very likable. This has patchouli in it. This has like a softer side of patchouli, but a little darker side of vetiver. So that's their darker side that makes them so perfectionist, but yet very likable and charismatic. So that's why I chose L'Interdit by Givenchy. Next up, we have Taurus. And the Taurus woman, they say that she has hands that are golden, as they say in Russian, zoloty ruchki, which means that everything that they're going to do with their hands, whether it's writing, drawing, cooking, massages, or sewing, everything is going to be like on point. I don't know why, but all the Taurus women that I've met, that's true. They're very precise, very, very, very stubborn. That's why the bull is the representation of the Taurus. The taureau, you know, the taureau in French. Anyways, so that's why I chose Gucci Guilty for the Taurus woman. I also chose this, if you watched my last week's video, I also chose this perfume for the Cancer woman. But that's because I think that both the Taurus woman and the Cancer woman are very independent, very moody, and very, very emotional. So I think out of all 3 earth signs, the Taurus woman is the one that's the most emotional out of all. Sometimes she just doesn't get her standards met, which is why she becomes so emotional and angry. Hence why I chose this perfume. But it does have this sophistication in it, and it has earthy, like, woody tones, which is why I chose this perfume for the Taurus woman. I think it's a perfect representation of a Taurus woman. It's beautiful, but at the same time it has, like, a deep essence to it, and it's very earthy and woody, but deep as well. So Gucci Bamboo for a Taurus woman. Next up, the final sign is Virgo. So Virgos are very analytical, very logical, very, like, planned out. If they have something, like, due dates are literally created for Virgo women. They're very OCD when it comes to perfection. They're perfectionist. They're very clean, very sophisticated. They're the true essence of a woman and, like, of a lady, you know? I feel like their manis are always well done. They're always, like, put together. I think that it is one of the most put together signs ever. But they can be really underestimated because they're really, really, really hard workers. And sometimes their heads are just completely absorbed by their work. They're not going to be able to breathe until what they have done is perfect and is just, like, the exact thing that they envisioned in their head. So I think that the perfect perfume to describe a Virgo woman is no other than Chloé Nomade. This is a very clean scent. It is perfect to describe a Virgo woman. It knows exactly what it wants. It is very clean and organized. Like, if a perfume would be able to be categorized as an organized perfume, I think that Chloé Nomade would be it, just because it knows exactly what it's aiming for. It has this dominant, peachy, earthy, clean vibe to it, which is exactly what a Virgo woman is. And that's that. Next up, we have the air signs, which is something really cool because I really like air signs. I'm going to start with my favorite air sign, which is Libra. My best friend is a Libra, my boyfriend is a Libra, all the people that have always surrounded me are Libras, which is why I took extra careful and precious time to make sure that I choose the right scent, and I knew exactly what it's going to be. Honestly, it was just so straightforward that it would be La Vie est Belle, just because La Vie est Belle is like literally the motto of a Libra, you know? It's literally, life is beautiful. I love everything that is beautiful and aesthetically pleasing. They're very creative people. They're very flirtatious. They're very social. I think they're the social butterfly of the bunch, which is why I chose La Vie est Belle, because this has a dominant note of orange blossom and patchouli. And as you know, patchouli is a very likable, crowd-pleasing scent. So the note of patchouli really makes it dominant. It's also a very pleasing perfume. It's one of the most popular and most sold at the moment, which I can totally understand why, because it's just a beautiful scent, you know? It's just it's hands down a gorgeous scent, which is why I got this bottle that is like so huge. I think it's 200 milliliters, but believe me, like I get the use out of it. You can see that I'm already starting to like come down. I know it's crazy because there's so much of it, but it's just, I think that the scent is for a specific vibe when you're in that Libra mood. You're flirtatious, you're friendly, you want to chat, you know, like you're really up to meet people and stuff like that. So this is the perfect perfume for a Libra woman. Like if the Libra woman would be a perfume, she would be La Vie est Belle, and don't even argue about that. Lancôme makes crazy good perfumes when it comes to likability and crowd pleasing. So La Vie est Belle would be Libra 150%. Next up, we have Aquarius. So the Aquarius woman, she is very assertive, and she's not going to be one that says, I'm going to go with the flow. It's really, I create the flow and you go with it, you know? Sometimes when they get closed up, they need their own space and their own time because they just need to be by themselves. But they're very humanitarian and very analytical, like they're very logical. They come to things just like earth signs do. They kind of think about it, and they, you know, they really go deep in their thoughts, and they're always in their head. Like they're always thinking, they're always in their head. They're very creative, which is why they're an air sign. Their creativity and their freedom is what makes them an air sign. But at the same time, I feel like they can be either cold or warm, you know? So if they like you, they really like you, but if they hate you, they really hate you. And sometimes, even if they like you, they can come off as though they're cold just because they're so analytical and so free that they kind of don't even think of what others think of them. They just think of them, you know? It's like, I don't care if you think about me, I don't think about you at all. That's like literally their logic. So the reason that I chose Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which is the perfume that I chose for the Aquarian woman, is because I think that it kind of has this woody, it's citrusy and woody. It's perfect for summer. It's actually a summer scent more than anything else, but I thought that it's perfect just because Aquarius has this trail of water. Like, you know, the Aquarius is like a man who's holding a bucket and there's water coming out of it, but it's not a water sign. But still, I thought that it is woody to represent its cold and you know, down-to-earth analytical side, but at the same time it's very citrusy because it is a quite sociable sign too. You know, they're very how to say this, Aquarian people are hard to understand. They get closed up, but if they like you, they're gonna open up, and they approach life with the like perfect precision to everything. So that's why I chose Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. By the way, they're very, very loyal, so if you have the chance to meet an Aquarius, they're going to be loyal till the end, so that's a really good thing about them. Next up, and the last sign, is going to be Gemini. So the Gemini woman is also very misunderstood. I feel like a lot of signs are misunderstood, but mostly Geminis and Scorpios, they're the ones that are the most misunderstood out of all, and Cancers. So the Gemini is like a social butterfly, a little bit less than Libra though, but they're like the, they're the chameleon of the bunch, so they can literally like morph into any group that they want. The intellectuals, the nerds, any kind of group of people. They're very social, so they're gonna be able to kind of find a part of themselves in every group, and every group likes them. So they're very likable, they're very intellectual, they know a lot, so you can have really deep and interesting conversations with someone who's a Gemini. But at the same time, they see that they're two-faced, but I don't think that's true. I think that that's the part that's misunderstood. It's if they like you, they're gonna love you. They're gonna be the warmest people ever, but if they hate you, girl, they're gonna freaking hate you. They're gonna show that they hate you. They're gonna be really cold, really mean sometimes, and that's why I chose Gucci Guilty, because they don't feel guilty if they don't like you, but they are guilty of smelling like Gucci Guilty. So this has a dominant note of pink pepper, but also patchouli, so I think that that makes them likable. So the pink pepper is for the fact that they're very nosy, like Geminis are extremely nosy people, like they think that they're the best, but that is, you know, compensated by the fact that they're quite amazing. And the patchouli is for the likability of theirs. This also has peach in it, which makes it like a fruity, floral, and woody scent, which is perfect to describe a Gemini. So that is all I have to say for Geminis, and that is also the end of this video. If you like this kind of theme about zodiacs and perfumes, please let me know. I might do one for men too if you're interested to do that, and let me know if you have any other perfumes in mind that would perfectly describe any sign that you think it would. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.